Hi, welcome to Tangled Books. If you haven't watched our introduction videos yet, I'm Jerry. I'm one half of Tangled Books, and today I'm going to be doing a book haul, which is funny because in my introduction video I said I wouldn't be doing a lot of book hauls, but last week myself and Carlene, the other half of Tangled Books, we ended up going to Strand Books, and we live in New York, so we went down to Strand Books to check out what they had, and ended up buying 2 books, and then I also picked up 2 books from the library later on that week. So here is the book haul. Okay, so the first book I got was Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, which I have read, and I have a review up on my blog, Wait What, which will be linked downstairs, aka description box. And it was only $9 for hardcover. It's obviously used, but it's a pretty good condition for being a used book. It being over a year old. So that's the first book I got, which is about a girl named Mare who lives in her world. People are separated by blood, red and silver. The reds are pretty much like the low class, and they work for the silvers, and the silvers, they have powers. One day, Mare ends up at the castle, and it's revealed that she has powers, but she has red blood. So it's like, what? So yeah. This was a really good book. I have a review, like I said, on the second book as well, Glass Sword, in my blog, Wait What, which will be linked downstairs. The second book I got from Strand was The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. Okay, this book is brand spanking new. Like, it came out in April. It's a brand new book. It's not even used. And it was $10, and I'm like, what's wrong with it? Because literally it didn't come out that long ago, and it's brand new. Like the spine, like not the spine, but like it feels like the cover hasn't even been cracked. Like nobody has like read it. It's brand new, and it was $10. It was half off, and I'm like. Then when I got home, I was like, wait, maybe the page is like upside down or something. There's something has to be wrong with it because it's $10 and it's brand new. But it's perfectly fine. Okay, so this book, the only thing I know about it is that the main character, she's in a arranged marriage, I believe, but she doesn't want to be, so she leaves where she lives, I guess, and goes to the Glittering Court, where they like train people who she makes believe that she's her maid or something. Thinks her maid. She pretends to be her maid, and she goes to the Glittering Court. And okay, so at the Glittering Court, what they do is they train people who aren't like royals or like lords or whatever to be like not civilized, but like high class or something like that. I'm not sure how to phrase it, but yes, I picked up The Glittering Court at Strand Books, and it's part of a series, and it's the first book in the series. The second book is coming out, I think next probably around the same time, probably April of 2017, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so I'll be reading this soon-ish, maybe in December. I'm not sure yet, but I'm reading it soon, and it was $10. I'm like, I have to get it. Okay, next is the 2 books I got from, that's 4, but the 2 books I got from the library. So the first was Cruel Crown by Victoria Aveyard, which these are 2 like short stories from the Red Queen world, and basically the 2 stories are Queen's Song and Steel Scars. I don't know much about the stories. I picked this book up. I wasn't going to read it, but I am behind in my Goodreads book reading goals, so I have to catch up. So I was like, I need like shorter books so I could be able to read it, so I can meet my goal, which is 24 books, and I'm at 13, I believe. So I need to catch up. So I was like, I need to read like shorter books, especially because I'm currently reading According to Fury, which is 600 something pages, but it's a big book. I need to up the amount of books that I'm reading so I can meet my goals. So I picked this up. Then the last book I got from the library, Ruined by Amy Tintera, I believe how you pronounce it. So yeah, so this book is about, okay, so I watched the Epic Reads Explains, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to pick up this book, because I'm like, it sounds really good. Ruined. It's a cross between Red Queen and the Selection series by Kiera Cass. I enjoyed both the Selection series and the Red Queen series, so I felt like I would like Ruined. Okay, so what I know about Ruined is that there are like two like kingdoms, I guess, and they don't like each other, obviously, because you know. So they I know oh look, I just realized the Kiera Cass blurb the book. Let's see what she said. Packed with action, intrigue, and romance, I was holding on for dear life until the very last page. Kiera Cass. So, sounds good. Okay, wait. Okay, so I know that the main character, she wants to take down the other kingdom, so she kills the girl that, like, the prince, I guess, was going to marry, and pretends to be her, so she could get into, like, you know, into like their kingdom and their castle, so that she could take them down from within. Sounds good, right? There's more to it. I'm gonna link the Epic Reads Explains, because like that video literally is what made me want to read this book, because they explained it so well, and it sounds so interesting and like so crazy. And the fact that it's a cross between Red Queen and the Selection series, I was like, I'm gonna give it a go, because it sounds so good. So yeah, so that's Ruined by Amy Tintera. That was all the books I had. So like I said, my Red Queen and my Glass of Reviews, I will link downstairs, and I will link the Epic Reads Explains Ruined, so you can watch that, because like I said, that's what made me want to read Ruined, because they made it sound so good. And I'll link my blog and all my other social media stuff, so you could keep up with me and you could find out what I'm up to. And I post like on Instagram first what I'm currently reading and stuff like that. So that was my book haul. Until next time, book nerds. Bye!